I don't know where I'm gonna go, but I feel like telling you, like, maybe you should just take the 5,000 and I know you can make money and keep this place and I'll just go, you know? Because I really don't want to hurt anyone or bring anyone down. I care too much to bring you down with me, and then I'll just go and take care of myself. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna go back home because I'd rather shoot myself in the head. But I don't want to be alone. But I'm responsible for my own thing. And I can't expect anyone to bail me out, and I won't ask anyone for money. I don't know. Not saying I would do that, but part of me just wants to tell you that because I feel, and this has been going on in my mind for a while, I just haven't been telling you. I'm not saying every day, at times it says, I wonder if Scott hadn't met me. He was doing so well, you know, he was making money on his own. Like, you talk about Trevor, you talk about this, and it was like till I came into the pictures. And maybe he is better off without me, you know, because I feel like I'm holding you back, even though you'll never say it. I never wanted to be an entrepreneur. I never wanted to learn this business because I knew I don't like asking for money and I couldn't do it on my own. I kind of screwed myself over. I screwed myself. I can never go back to my career. I can get a job because then I'm dealing with, you know, references. So where do I go? What do I do? And I don't want to be a victim. I don't want to go back to, oh, please help me, you know. I don't want to do that. You know, I can get out of this. I just don't see that option right now at this moment. And I know it's just because I'm not in the vortex and I haven't been focusing my vision and integrity. I don't know. I'm just tired. I don't know. I don't want to do it on my own. That's the truth. I'm not inspired to do it on my own. So I don't know what to do, and that's the truth right now. I'm not saying this is going to be the truth tomorrow or a week from now, just at this moment.
So let me just say something just for the record. You have not brought me down. You brought me up. And I don't want to do this without you either. Just so you know, you're not a burden. And you won't let me down. You only way you let me down is if you do things you don't want to do.
I feel like I am sometimes, but my emotions and my mind
No,
get
I
in
know
the
you feel
way.
it. I know you feel it. I have that 30 years experience. I know when my well-being is about to be compromised because of finances. I know it before it will happen. I made an oath those 2 times that I went suicidal, and you were there, and my psychiatrist showed me the pattern, and that it was just all about money and not being responsible for the what so with the money and blah blah blah. You're not dragging me down. I'm making every choice I'm making at any time. I can go back and be a headhunter or do an email blast just to my list and just work with those people all by myself. I could do that. I just don't do it because I have more fun working with you.
I do too.
But just so you know, I don't need you. You're free. You always have been. Don't think you owe me anything. And it's not even about me making amends for the actions that I took that had you lose your career. It's not even about that. It's this simple. I gave my word. I'm going to stay with you and make you self sustainable, financially free for as long as it takes, in whatever way does not dishonor my well being. I've never made any sacrifices, and I'm not now. I want for you what you want for you. You tell me what it is. Keep doing your Facebook Live if you want 2 hours of my time for free every day. Just tell me what you want. You're the CEO. You're the CEO. You have this guy who can accomplish more in 2 hours than any other person possibly could in 20 hours. You tell me what my role is, and I will do it for you. And the money's yours. It's just 2 hours a day.
Hey Scott, I've been thinking, just after our Integrity Choices session about, I wasn't sure like how to answer at the time of what I wanted you to do to support me or use those 2 hours that I get for free as you're my resource. And what, you would do anything to, as long as I do my Facebook Live every day, I'm in integrity with you, with honoring the agreement that in exchange you give me 2 hours every day to utilize however I want, and you really mean that. And so after a session, I was reflecting and thinking, as I'm not in a position, because I have shame, I have just this feeling that I don't want to ask anyone, I will not go to anyone. Even though it's an offer in exchange for me doing something, it's not charity. I will not take charity. I don't want charity. Um, but yeah, my mind is right now so screwed. I can't even trust it. And I know when I'm in this situation, not to make any major decisions, let alone send out any messages. This is just gonna come from scarcity and fear, and I just need some time to process things. So in reflecting about that, I just would like to use those 2 hours, starting is for you to send those messages on my behalf to people who you think, so I don't even know who you're sending it to, so I don't have this attachment or this guilt or stopping you. I shouldn't send it to her. I can't ask her for any more money. Like, it's not right. Like, that's going to be going on constantly in my mind. That's going to stop me. I know that. So I'm putting it in your hands, knowing that, of course, you're experienced and doesn't matter, clarity, more, of course, 150 times more than I am right now, or more so. And so I'm asking you how you can help me is to please put out those messages to people, whoever, don't let me know who. Um, I'm on, yeah. I only ask you not to send it to any of my close family members on Facebook, and I think you know who those would be, because I really don't want, I know transparency is transparency, but for my own sanity and well-being, I can't trust family not to, it's just, would cause more anxiety and worry me. So for that sake, please don't send this to family. And I don't have to when I have to worry about, that my parents are gonna worry when they're in a good place right now. And so I'm just making that decision. But anyone else, please, you make the decision of who you feel in your hearts and hearts that this should go to, with the purpose of me making them an offer that what they would like me to do in exchange for, $10,000, that kind of that we what you suggested on Integrity Choices. I'd like you to make that decision and send those messages, please, on my behalf, because I just cannot do it right now. I just feel so like I failed myself, and I feel like I failed others, like I'm a fraud, and I just have that shame. I just feel defeated. So that's the only thing I could responsibly, if anything I feel it, if anything in my mind, wise to just hand it off to you and you make that decision, please.